Hi friends, welcome back. So in today's class we will study some of the date functions which are available in Excel. This date function will be very useful for people who are involved in project management or project finance and all, where they need to create a template or work on the file which involves a lot of dates, and so you can see how do we use formula to simplify our life with respect to the date functions in Excel. Okay, so first of all, if you want to create the date as on today, so you write equal to today. We have already seen this formula in various applications, so you just write today, open and close the bracket, and Excel will give you the date as on today. Okay, the keyboard shortcut to it is control and colon. Okay, so if you press control and the colon button, semicolon basically, not control and semicolon, so you will get the date as on today. Okay, so let me try it. So control and semicolon. Okay, similarly if you use control shift colon button, okay, control shift and the semicolon button, basically control and colon, so you will get the time as of today, right? So you can see right now it's 9:17 p.m. at my end. Clear? So that's how you basically create today's date. So let me create it, control and semicolon. Fine. Now if you want to, for a given date, okay, if you want to just pull out the year, day or month, the formula is very simple. You write year. Okay, again this functions standalone are very simple, but we will see the once you know these functions exist, you can apply them for your complex and complicated formulas. So if you write year and link it to a given date, then it will pull out the year from the date for you, right? Similarly you can use the day function, okay, and it will calculate the day for you. That is, what day is it, what is the day in the given date. Similarly you can use the month function, right? So you can see that it will give you month 2, day 3rd, year 2015. Fine. Okay, so we see that Excel represents a date as a numeric value. Okay, so if I let's say we do equal to this into 1. Okay, let me change it to a number format. Okay, so you see that each of the date, okay, is represented in Excel calculation as a serial number. Okay, so if you want to check what is the first serial number, that is when did the Excel starting when did the Excel started, from what date Excel starts the date, you can put 1 and see. So basically Excel starts computing the date from 1st January 1900. Okay, so that's just for your reference. Fine. So since it represents every date with a serial number, that is counting the number of days starting from 1st January 1900, that's how Excel represents the date. So if you want to add any day, so let's say I want to add 5 days to the given to today, so I have to simply write +5. Okay, and I'll get 8th February 2015. That is, Excel has added 5 days. So adding a number of days to a given date is easy. You just have to use a simple formula. Okay, but if you want to add, let's say I want to add 4 years, okay, 3 month and 22 day to the given date, to today's date. So let's see how do we do that. I use the date function. Yeah, so date function asks you for 3 arguments. One is your year, one is your month, and one is your day. So since I want to add 4 years to the given date, I first pull the year from the given date. So we know that to pull a year from a given date, we use the year formula, right? I have pulled the year and I add 4 to it. Yeah, so this will basically give me the year from this date series, and it will add 4 to it, and then I say comma. Then I ask Excel to pull the month of a given date, okay, by using the month formula, and I add, how many months do I want to add? I guess 3. I'm not very sure, I don't remember, but yeah, let's say 3. Fine. Then I need to add day, so I say pull the day from the given date, okay, and add, let's say 22 to it. Clear? Yeah, I forgot to close the bracket, so Excel reminds me and I say yes. Okay, so we have added successfully 4 years, 3 months and 22 days, and we got the date after adding this number of years and months and days. Clear? So this is how you can add or subtract year, month and date, day in a given date. Fine. Okay, now let's understand this function called date difference. So Excel has a formula called date difference. So let's see how does this date difference work with various third argument. First of all, let's understand what is a date difference. Okay, so let's say if I want to calculate the number of months which is there the difference in number of months which is there in to date. So uh, write I write the formula date difference. Okay, it asks me for the start date. Okay, it asks me for an end date. Okay, and it asks me for an unit. Unit means what do you want? You want the difference in terms of month, days, year, what? Since I want the difference in month, I add m. Okay, yeah. So use one second. I think I'll have to put the m in. Yeah. Okay, let me try it with a inverted comma. Again, it throws a number error for me. Let me just use shift F3 here. Yeah, so you see that. As you remember, right, that if we are and anytime if we are confused with whether this particular argument should be within inverted comma, without inverted comma, all I have to do is I have to write the value and shift my focus to some other cell. So you see that by default Excel will do the required formatting. So I just wrote an M. You can see I just wrote an M without inverted comma. I'm so sorry. Just let me again press shift F3. Yeah. So you see that I write M, okay, without putting it in inverted comma, and then I shift my focus to somewhere else by pressing, let's say, shift tab. Okay, so you see by default it changes the formatting to the required format. Now let me understand what is the difference in the what is the problem with B8. So B8 is a serial number. See, help, am I making an error here with the date difference formula? I have faced this error earlier also, but I just forgot what is the reason for this date difference. Or let me press OK and let me change the formatting to date. Will it help? No. I have faced this error earlier. I am just forgetting what is the reason for this error. Let me try it with. Okay, so you see it asks me for an argument. So I say I give shift F3. Okay, and it says secant. No, this is not what I want. Okay, guys, let me just give me a minute. Let me come back with let me try and come back with a solution here.